everyone. Welcome to the Allyson and Will morning show here on Backchannel. I know I said it. Hayley is away celebrating her daughter's birthday. I know.
Well, she's not here celebrating your birthday, Ally.
My birthday, but it's today's my birthday as well. So Will has stayed with me, which is great. So we're having a birthday party today, is what's happening.
We should have bought. I feel like I'm underprepared. I should have bought party hats. I should have put up some streamers.
We should have had
What's
cake
interesting?
delivered to both our houses so we could eat cake
Yeah.
while we were doing the show.
Some like faux champagne. What's interesting is that you and Haley's daughter are also turning the same age, which is 2.
2. I know. I don't mean to brag. I am a little bit more advanced than her daughter is, at 2, but it's not a competition. People come into their own when they come into their own, but
It's true. It happens.
For a 2-year-old, I've done a lot in this lifetime.
You've accomplished a lot for 2 years. Yeah. It's impressive.
Whole lot. Well, listen, we are delighted to have you here at Backchannel, the only channel where you can interact live with your hosts. And we do encourage you to do that because if you don't do it, then it's just, normally it's 2 tired women talking for 2 hours. It still could be that. Do you still want it to be 2 tired women talking for 2 hours?
I do, because that's what the jingle says.
2 tired women talking for 2 hours.
You literally cannot dance when that little jingle comes on. I can't help it. Every single time I'm like, da, 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 da. It's the only time I've danced when my mother speaks. I won't lie.
It's not your usual reaction.
It's true. It's true. Whose birthday today? Justin said. Oh, hello, Justin. And hello, Doug. Yeah, Justin, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. What's up, y'all? Also, we have some other fantastic birthdays that I'll tell you about, and then I'll give you a little breakdown on what you can do to get involved with the show. But today, February 15th, the best day of the year, in my opinion. Let's see. We've got some famous birthdays for the Aquarius season. We have Megan the Stallion, 27 years old today.
Gorgeous, young.
Happy birthday. We've got Matt Groening, 68. Happy birthday, Matt.
Creator of The Simpsons.
And our lives have changed due to The Simpsons.
Mine has, certainly.
Honestly, one of the best cartoons. I think The Simpsons changed the face of cartoons. So, thank you.
I give a lot of my, because I grew up on The Simpsons, so a lot of my sense of humor, a lot of my in-jokes, I don't go 10 minutes without referencing, it's like that episode of The Simpsons were.
Absolutely.
All the time. And of course, last on our list of celebrity birthdays is Allyson Smith, 19.
Hello. 19 years old. I was 2 a moment ago. Right now I'm 19. I like 19. Woo! Justin and Doug, they're both like, where's Hayley? Where's Hayley? Well, listen, we're delighted you're with us. We're sorry Hayley is not here. It is also Hayley's daughter's birthday. And so she's celebrating. She went off with the baby and the fella. So they're away for today and tomorrow. But you still have us, and we're delighted to have you. And as you are already, please do get involved today. There are numerous ways to get involved with us here at Backchannel. If you have an Echo show, all you have to do is just say to your device, open Backchannel, then say, and then get involved with us however you want. If you are listening on an audio only, you can just go to backchannel.tv. It is so easy on your phone, on your iPad, on your computer. Just type in whatever you want to share with us, but let's keep it clean. It is breakfast television. You get involved that way. And also, if you're a YouTube watcher, please just put comments down underneath there in YouTube, and that's how you can get involved with us. Couldn't be easier, and we're very delighted. Justin says, good evening. Justin, what time is it in your world? Doug has asked me, Allyson, do you like Reese's Cups? Of course I do. Peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh, incredible combination. I love a Reese's Cup.
I love a Reese's Cup. Have you ever had Reese's Pieces? Do they have Reese's Pieces here, Will?
I have had Reese's Pieces. I don't know if I've had them here or if I had them when I was in America, but I love them.
They're so good. Anything peanut butter and chocolate. Anything Peter and chocolate is fantastic.
Yeah.
Or peanut butter and chocolate. Whatever you want. Whatever
you're after. My trick is I say, hey, do you want a kiss? And then, depending on how they react, I either lean in for a smooch or I've got a bag of Hershey's to hand, just in
Ooh,
case.
I like that you can go either way.
You see, it's like a backup plan, people. You've got to have them.
You're very smart. That's why you're the producer, because you have backup plans. This guy, he's on top of things. 25 years old, but thinks like 100, I don't know.
Yeah, an
had
old
eight
man in a
lives.
young man's body. That's what we've
You
established.
You are.
Justin wants to know where we're based. We're both based in the UK. We're both based in England. I was born here, and Allyson just showed up one day.
I just transplanted. I'm from Canada, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Home of the 1988 Winter Olympic Games. There we go. Hayley will be sad that it happened within the first 5 minutes today. It doesn't take me long to start talking about where I'm from. But yeah, I'm a Canadian. But now I live in Manchester, which is pretty close to Will. Where
it's
Will
not
is in
far.
Leeds. Yeah, it's not too far.
Nice.
Hour away. Leeds.
Ali, have you got an exciting birthday lined up? Have you got exciting things happening for your birthday? I'm picturing champagne. I'm thinking handsome men jumping out of cakes. I'm thinking luxury foods. I'm thinking
caviar, sushi. Yeah.
Like designer presents, all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, so far, my boyfriend's parents left me gifts, so that's nice. They were
Nice,
really
okay,
good. They
good.
got me gifts already, which is great. So I got a little bit of jewelry from them, which is great. And then the big birthday plan today is my fella is going to take me out
Oh, that's
to
exciting.
go buy an oven because our oven broke. So that's what's on the agenda today. We're going oven shopping, everyone. Woo!
Okay, that's not quite what I had in mind for your big birthday trip out, but that's fine.
I think we will order in food. Haven't decided yet what we'll do,
Yeah,
but
nice.
ordering food.
Are you at least gonna get one of those cool ovens with the disappearing door? Do you know what I mean? Where you open it and then the door disappears underneath it?
Now, here's the
They're
thing.
bougie.
Yeah, I kind of want to look for a bougie oven. So we're gonna go to this place we always go to. It's like you can go buy something really nice, but it has a tiny little dent in it. So you get it for like yeah. So we're going to one of those centers. So I said to my fella, I was like, Danny, let's just get a fancy oven. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get as fancy as we can. So we'll see. I'll let you know, everyone, tomorrow what happens with the oven shopping.
Demand an oven update.
It'll be very exciting, very exciting. But a lot going on today, obviously, but also on this day, Will, on this day, and I'm very excited that you found this information. On this day, in 1965, Canada officially adopted the maple leaf flag, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
On this
It's a pretty iconic
day.
flag.
It is a very iconic flag. I mean, I think it's one of those flags you identified. If you see the red leaf and the two strips are red at the side, so red and white flag, you're like, Canada, there it is. People around the world will put that flag on their backpacks, on their whatever, so when they're traveling, people know they're Canadian or think they're Canadian.
Yeah. They'll let people assume. So 1965, Canada officially adopted the maple leaf flag. Just so happens to fall on your birthday. So in 1965, you must have been, what, 50?
Oh, I was a young 52, Will, at that age. Whole life ahead of me. We'll never get tired of playing the game. Hayley will be happy to know we've continued the Allyson is old game.
How old is Allyson game? I think her spidey senses are tingling.
What is her age?
What I'm trying to get at is that they did it in your honor. They proposed the maple leaf flag in your honor.
That's exactly what they did. They're like, we have given birth to the perfect Canadian. What we need to do now is celebrate it by adopting the correct flag. And thus it happened, everyone, on this day in 1965. Also, though, today, which I love even more. Let's be honest about this. So yesterday was Valentine's Day. Congratulations, everyone who made it through. If you had a lovely Valentine's Day, great. If you're a single person, I still hope you had a good Valentine's Day. But guess what, singles? Today is your day because in the USA, it is Singles Awareness Day.
Wow. I'm very aware of singles. Let me tell you. I would say I am the most aware of singles of anybody.
You're aware. Yeah, you are. You are aware. Will, I don't mean to get personal, but you are a single individual.
I'm a single man. Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, you're a single man and living the dream, right? Exciting.
Sure. Yeah. All the opportunities out there. No kind of.
Yeah.
Nothing holding me back. I'm a free man.
Look, you get to wake up every day and think to yourself, oh, love could be around any corner. Where those
Could
of
the
us in
next person I
relationships,
meet.
it could
Yeah.
be. It could be. Whereas when you're in a relationship, a lot of days you wake up and you're like, oh, there's the bloody corner again.
Oh, there he is.
There it is. It's reliable and sturdy, but sometimes a change would be nice. So enjoy your singledom. That's what I say.
The best parts about being single are not having to share with anybody.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to share anything. And that's about it.
You don't have to share. That's great.
Yeah.
I like it.
Doug said I gave my mom a hug for Valentine's Day. That's cute.
So sweet.
Doug, you should hug your mom every day, though. Also, Doug's let us know, listen, you can tell us anything here on Backchannel. For instance, Doug let us know that for dinner last night, he had popcorn chicken, which is incredible. I love popcorn chicken.
I love a little popcorn chicken as well. You can't go wrong, right? All the deliciousness of the skin. They're always crunchy, crunchy little popcorn nuggets. Oh, so good.
I always get, anytime I order a KFC or any other kind of fried chicken restaurant, I always make sure, even if it's not included, that I order popcorn chicken as a little
treat, a little dippy treat. Yeah. Oh, so good, so good. And Justin is getting involved here.
Justin's, he's using the chat. He's making the most of it.
You are, Justin. You are social, and we're very grateful, Justin. What did you guys eat for dinner? Well, Justin, I'll tell you. Last night, because the oven broke, my fella and I decided we'd order in a little Indian. So I had chicken karachi. It was delicious. Yeah. What? Yes, Indian food, Justin. We had it. Will, what did you have for food?
I made myself, because it was Valentine's Day, I wanted to show myself a little bit of self-love, so I made myself steak and chips. And I had a little glass of wine, and it was ace.
A little cheeky red wine. Did you have a little red wine?
I did, yeah. My favorite. I'm a big red wine fan. It's very early, 6 a.m. Never too early to be talking about my wine preferences.
No, get into the wine. Oh, that's so nice, Doug. Oh, your phone is yelling at you. That's your phone. Doug is saying, I don't try to give your mom a hug every day. Good for you, Doug. I wish I was close to my mom that I could do that. And I want to make sure I did it for a Valentine's Day song. Oh, all right. Well,
great. I distinctly remember my dad buying my sister a plant for Valentine's Day, and it was in our house for a long time.
That's nice.
Oh, listen. Right, this is a bit of a tangent.
Let's do it.
I'm sorry. This is why they don't let me co-host, because I'm just going to ramble.
Get on.
I'm not good at plants. I'm not a plant person. If I look at a plant, it's pretty much a goner. Somebody got me a plant for my birthday, which is in the summer. Dead already. Did not last long. My housemate / friend Chris, big plant person, great at plants. He's got a ton of plants. He's gone away for the week. He said, "Will, can you look after my plants?" Stressful.
Uh-oh.
Stressful.
Did he leave directions on exactly what to do with
Well,
the
I
plant?
made him sign a waiver. I said, that says, if I kill all your plants, you can't get mad at me.
Oh. Well, I have a plant that I'm going to get you. It will not die. The thing lasts forever. I'm going to get you a plant.
You say that, though.
I know. Because I talk to you every day. So every day when we get on, I'll just be like, You only got to water it once a week. Just do a little water once a week.
That's fine. I think my big problem is that I overwater. I think I'm going to overwater them.
Yeah, once a week. Plants only need a once a week water. Now and again, you can miss them. You can give them a little spray. Oh, the content we have for you here on Backchannel. You want to talk plants? We can help you guys.
This is
we can help
Will
you
and
with
Allison's Plant Corner.
This is it. But listen, it's not just us that you can watch with Backchannel today. And don't get me wrong, don't go anywhere. We got games, we got things coming up. But also throughout the day, we have a whole day of programming now, and there are loads of shows. So after us, from 8 to 9 is Live Every Day with Liv Harrison, who is an absolute joy and so much fun and just. She has zest for life, everyone.
She's joyous.
Take it in. 10 to 12, we have Jam and Renee. 12 to 2, we have the Anthony Davis Show. 2 to 4, we have Your Pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. And 4 to 6, we have Mario Smith. So I'll tell you, nonstop, loads of things going on today. You can dip in, you can dip out. But just stay with us now because we're so grateful to have you, Justin and Doug. What time is it now for us? It is, 11:15 a.m. where we are right now, Justin. Where is it? What time is it where you are? Is it super early? What time frame are you working in, Justin? because it doesn't say where you're from. You're a mystery man, Justin. I like
Mystery
it.
guests.
I like you're very, very mysterious. But let me tell you what is coming up. Well, actually, I'm going to get Will to tell you what's coming up for the show today because we agreed Will would do the rundown.
I'm going to give it a go. Okay.
Yeah,
Haley's
so
so
give
good
us
at
a
it, and now it's my
breakdown.
job.
I know, it's stressful. She's so good at this stuff. All right, Will.
Okay,
Channel Hayley. Here we go.
here we go. Okay, coming up on this show today, it's a cracking show. Obviously, we've got our agony aunt section. We're going to do our best to solve your problems. We're playing a game of the 1-star movie review. We need you to figure out what movie it is. We're going to be talking about birthdays, obviously, because it's our lovely Allison's birthday. And obviously, we're going to be playing our game of true or false, and it's not going to be that competitive.
You have reached the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
Wow.
That
Vicky
is
Smith.
a jam-packed show, and I love that you said the true and false will not be as competitive because you and I
know what?
both were very like, oh, that's okay if you got the answer.
It's fine.
That's fine. I don't mind.
Also, I did write all the questions, so I do know all the answers. But you know what? We don't need to talk about that.
But he wrote it a while ago. I know he does the true and false way in advance. That's the easiest thing to prep. So I know you may have forgotten them by now. Sometimes
Yeah.
I think you don't even look at the answers. You just cut and paste. So really, it's still a fair game, pal.
Giving
Still a
away
fair
all my
game.
secrets.
It's still a fair game. But coming up first, I think it is time for us to get into our agony aunt section. Today, Will and I are your glamorous young aunties. And we want to help you. We want to help you with problems that you have. So a lot of people have written in, and we are very, very grateful. Justin is asking, "Are you guys okay? Did I hear a song?" Yes, you did, Justin. That is our little jingle with my mother in it. But we are now starting our agony aunties. So listen, we always encourage you to let us know if you've got a problem that you want us. What time is it now in Singapore, guys? I don't know.
I don't know, but I can look it up for you if you want.
We can find out, Justin. Will can look it up. Justin, you've got a lot of really out of left field questions today, which is great because you're making my brain work. You're making our brains work. You're working that brain
It's
matter.
currently 7:17 p.m. in Singapore, Justin.
Okay. Just early evening in Singapore is what it is, Justin.
Is that where you are, Justin? Are you based in Singapore?
Are you in Singapore? Did you just need to know the time where you are? It
Did
is
you just asking? Do you not have a watch?
7:17. Justin, do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, we're good. Justin is asking, "Are you guys okay?" We're great. Thanks, Justin. Right, listen, we're gonna get into our agony auntie section here. If you think you have a problem that you would like us to discuss, we say discuss, maybe not necessarily solve, because Will and I, believe it or not, are not professionally trained therapists.
I know it's hard to
Haley likes-
believe.
I know, as Haley likes to point out, we are barely trained to do this job. Will is very trained. I just talk for a living, so that's how I got this job. Will has skills. Will's got skills, but in regards to giving advice, actually,
No
I still
skills.
think you've got skills. No, Will, I
Yeah,
do
well,
think.
I have skills, but like I have a degree in producing stuff, but I don't have a degree in giving advice. So
Yeah, so we don't have degrees. So we just talk about the problems, maybe give you some options, maybe just have a giggle, but just we want you to know you're not alone. Also, if you're listening and you think you might have some advice for these people, by all means, get in there. Doug has been giving some great advice over the last few weeks for people. So we do encourage it. Also, if you have a problem that is a little bit longer or you just want to take some time to explain, feel free to email us hello@backchannel.tv, but make sure to put Hayley and Allyson in the title so the rest of Backchannel doesn't go, why do people keep writing us about toe fungus? Which I'll look into that problem if you want. Anyway, not in depthly. I won't come look at your toe, but I will I'll try to help you out. So our first problem today. All right, let's start it off. It is Jim from Rhode Island. Okay, I'm going to read it out loud. Will, take a little listen, take a think, see what you think.
okay, let me know.
Okay, so Jim from Rhode Island, good morning or good evening, wherever you're at, Jim. Just looking for your opinion. Is it a red flag if someone starts talking about their ex on a second date?
Ooh, good question.
Now, people process things, people go through things, but Jim, I do think it is a red flag when someone
Do
starts
you
talking.
really?
I do, only because you should still be trying to charm and woo me. I don't
Yeah.
want to hear about the past people. And especially on the second date, I don't think you're at the point yet where you should be like, and here are all the issues I went through in my previous. It should only be about charming and wooing each other at this stage. Now, I'm not saying there can't be conversations later on, but on date 2, you should just be so entranced with one another that it's not about any of the past stuff. Not yet, not yet.
It's still
Discussions about
early.
yeah, discussions about exes and past relationships, fine. These things are good discussions to have because then you proceed further into the relationship. But I'm just saying, date 2, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't think you're a bad person. I'm just saying it's a little early. What do you
it's a
think,
bit of
Mo?
a. I mean, it depends. Like, if it's like, if you're talking about something and it's super relevant to what you're talking about, and your ex is like the expert on whatever it is, then maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, but even that, I wouldn't say my ex. I might say, oh, somebody I used to know,
Yes.
or an old
Yes.
friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They don't need to know that your ex has influenced your, it's not time yet. So I don't want to turn you off of them, but like if they're bringing up their ex, if they're bringing it up
Yeah.
on the second
Mhm.
date, I don't know. Are they over? Are they over their ex if they're talking about them already?
This leads me on to my next thing, which is like, oh, if it was your ex from 10 years ago, then I think that's. Is that more or less of a red flag than if it was your ex from last week?
Well,
Because
ex
sure, you should be over it if it was 10 years ago.
and again, it's all the discussion. If you guys were talking about, I don't know, race cars and you're like, "Oh, I actually had an ex who had a race car." Okay, that's
Yeah.
different than like, my ex used to always say this or
Mm-hmm.
my ex used
Mm-hmm.
to do that. That to me, those are red flags. If within the day, they're like, "Oh, my ex introduced me to this red wine that I really liked. Do you want to try?" No, because I
No.
don't want to know about your
No.
ex and that
Some
they like
things.
Merlot. Yeah,
Some things they don't need to know it was your ex. Sometimes you can just know things.
you can just
Doug
say,
agrees. Doug says, yeah, I think it's a red flag. On date 2, you shouldn't be talking about your ex. We all know that Doug is a dating expert. So
Doug's got
there
a
you
lot
go.
of ladies in his life.
If you've got something, if you've got any advice for any of these people who've written in, get in touch. You can say the name of your device followed by the word say, or you can go to backchannel.tv. I've just got a new Tinder message.
Ding ding. See, look at you. Tindering.
I know.
Ah.
Singles
Watch-
awareness.
It is. Today's the day. But did you watch Tinder Swindler?
Oh my goodness, I did.
Good. Good.
Um,
You've gotta be on top of things, right? You gotta just know. If something seems a little fishy, pay attention to that smell, everyone. That's what I say. All right. Next problem.
I have
Next
another
problem. Mackerel, get out. Okay, so Alex from Alaska. How do I tell someone that they've been a bad friend? They said something that really upset me when I had a disagreement with my family and went to this friend for reassurance. Okay. How can you tell someone that they've been a bad friend? Well, I mean, you could wait until they come to you for advice and then just be really mean. No, that's not a good way to
Don't
do
do
it.
that. No.
I think, look, if this person is genuinely a friend, I think you could say, look, I came to you because I needed someone to listen, and some of the things you said kind of upset me. So I just wanted to let you know. I mean, you could tell them that. Um, I don't know. Have they ever given any indications that they're a bad friend before? Because if this is just a one-time thing, I mean, maybe they had an off day. Maybe the thing you're talking about triggered something within them, right? So maybe it was their stuff that was coming out, right? So there are things that could be influencing. How do you tell them they're a bad friend? I think the way you phrase it is you don't say you're a bad friend. You don't attack them. You let them know how their actions negatively affected you or how maybe the words upset you. That's what you can tell them because then you're not attacking them. You're simply telling them something that they did, how that made you feel. And a good friend will hear that and take that in and feel bad about that. That's how I think you
Mm-hmm.
tell a friend. You tell a friend through how it made you feel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I also love this piece of advice from Doug. Doug said, I would say cool it for a while with that friend and don't bring it up. I think it's a really good idea to have like a cooling off period.
Yeah.
Like maybe don't bring it up right now whilst all the emotions are still like, whoa, flying around out there. Maybe give it a little bit of time before you like say something and just say like, hey, this conversation we had, like it made me feel like this is why, like I'm sure they didn't have bad intentions, all of that kind of thing. So
Yeah, I agree with both of you. See, look at this is why it's good that we have Will and Doug. We have some perspectives because I'm all into the emotions. I'm like, start talking about your feelings. But I agree, you guys are right. I would take a bit of time. Yeah, especially because you don't want to go right into it. If that friend hurt you, if they take some time, you're right. Don't be fueled by the immediate reaction.
give both of you time to like process it and think about it.
Yeah, because maybe your friend over time will be like, wow, I did not handle that well. Or yeah.
Shouldn't have said that. Look at us. Who's better than
We're
us?
very good. Look at we're
I
doing
know.
this. Doug, I had a problem one time where one of my friends had a problem between my mom and I, so I didn't talk to her for like 5 years. Okay, you took some time. I get it though. Look, it's your mom. I know your mom is a major part of your life, Doug. My mom is a major part of my life. If somebody said something or did something to my mother, to me, that's like you're basically telling me you're disrespecting me. If you disrespect my parents, then that's what you're saying. So, yeah, good advice, Doug. Good advice. I think we did a good job with that one. All right, let's move on. So now we're going to go to Emily from New Jersey. Hi, Emily, and thank you for joining us. Along with everyone else, I see Alvin has jumped in. Good morning, Alvin. We are just doing our agony auntie section. People have written in with some problems, and we're just discussing them. We don't want to say solve. Discussing, giving some options. So, Emily from New Jersey has written in. Thank you so much, Emily. So, I really want to start getting fit, but I really lack motivation and willpower. Amen, Emily. I understand. Do you have any tips for getting started motivating myself? Yes. I would say start small. Right? I think people get into like trying to be healthy or starting a new regime and they're like, I'm going to run 3 miles every day. I'm going to lift. No, what you want to do is you want to start it little so you are successful and you feel, and I mean, it could be something as much as drinking more water every day, going for a gentle walk daily. And as you succeed at these things, you will be inspired to do more. Also, it takes a long time to build new habits. I believe it is 3 months. That's how long it takes for a habit to become, for a new habit to become part of your daily, process. So don't beat yourself up. Start small and consistent. That's the key. Maybe introduce one new thing a week, see how that feels, and go from there. What would you say, Will?
No, I totally agree with you. Recently I've been thinking about, because I work from home a lot, I spend a lot of time on my computer, sat down. So I've definitely been thinking about how I can be more active. But again, like you said, I wasn't going to jump straight into the deep end and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to start running 3 miles every day. So yeah, I did what you said. I was like, okay, every day I'm going to walk for an hour or whatever. And then like gradually over time, like I did a bit longer, a bit more.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I went for my first jog.
I was going to say, good for you yesterday. Yeah.
Even then, I didn't push myself. I just did like as much as I felt like I could. I walked it a bit as well. So yeah, just little and often, I think, is the way to start.
It's consistent. And Doug said, do you have an exercise? If you have an exercise bike or something like that. Now, I agree. Also, I think that the goal is if you can find something that fits into your life. I think sometimes people join a gym, and let's be honest, gyms are great, but you got to get to the gym. Then you got to change. Then you got to do the workout. Then you got to change. Sometimes people don't. I don't have that time. I don't want to, it's a big deal. Whereas if you have an exercise bike at home or at home workouts, I'm a big fan of that. I love doing my dancing and my weightlifting. Little things that are easy to incorporate into your life that don't push you away from doing it. I think that's a major thing.
I think that's a really important part of trying to form a new habit is make it easy for yourself.
Yeah.
Deciding today that as of today you're going to start running 3 miles every day is not easy. It's not easy for yourself. Make it easy for yourself. Make it easy to incorporate it into your life. Doug says, I do have an exercise bike and I use it every morning. Good for you, Doug. I love
Good
that.
for you, Doug. Yeah, that's great. That's absolutely wonderful. Oh gosh, you're so wonderful. Good job. Justin, do you watch Teen Titans Go Before? Justin, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little lost on some of the things you're saying. I appreciate your getting involved with us. Keep getting involved, and we'll catch up. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more little
Okay, should we do
advice
one
here.
more?
Yeah, because I do like doing them. Jenny from West Virginia. I hold a senior position in quite a large company. Well done, Jenny. How can I tell if people are laughing at my jokes because they're or I'm funny or because I'm their boss?
Oh, what a good question.
That is a good one. Well, Jenny, do you test the jokes out on other people that aren't in your work environment? Is it just like, do you find people in your day to day life are giggling as much as the people in your work
Yeah.
environment?
Yeah.
That's a good indication. That's a good indication. Um, I mean, I'm a professional comedian. You could run them by me, and then I could tell you what I think about them.
For a small fee, I hope. No, yeah, I think if the other people in your life who are not work colleagues think that you're funny, then you're probably funny. Otherwise,
you're
they
funny.
might be trying to make friends, and your colleagues are trying to
Be kind.
cozy up, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, keep in mind, maybe because you're the boss, they are nervous. Like sometimes when people are above me, I just giggle because I'm nervous, So like they just might be so overwhelmed by like you're the boss and I just want to make the right impression. They
Yeah.
might not even really be hearing the joke. So give them a minute, let them test it out on your equals. And also, Jenny, funny is very subjective, right? Some people find some things funny, some people don't find. So there is no am I really funny or am I not? You are probably hysterical to some people and you are probably not hysterical to some people. Such is the world. Trust me. People who live in Hull don't necessarily think I'm hysterical.
Then don't get your Canadian humor.
I'm okay with that, right? That's
I think you're hilarious, Allyson.
Thanks, Will.
Okay.
Because I love you. Well, there we go. That is it. That is our
Problem
agony, Auntie.
solved.
So we summed that right up. I think we got it. So, Justin, what time are you guys leaving? Well, Justin, I'm a little insulted by that, but we'll be done at 8 a.m. and then you can move on to more shows on Backchannel because there's something for everyone all
There
day
is
long
something for
here on
everybody.
Backchannel TV. Doug, my mom will be going into town in March. I'm trying to find people to talk to. What should I do? Oh, okay. Well, Doug, let me have a little think on that. But online groups, subject matter that you are interested in, do you, that sort of thing. That's what I would do. Online games. You got us here at Backchannel TV. We're here for you. You can interact with us live every day.
12
and it's
hours
very
of
easy to
Backchannel
do.
friends.
It's a
Yeah.
very easy thing to do, as you know, Doug, because you're with us every day. Listen, I'll give you a brief breakdown again. If you have an Echo show, all you got to do is say open Backchannel TV, then say what you want. Join us. Tell Will he looks gorgeous this morning because he does. Or if you're listening on an audio only device, just go to backchannel.tv where you can enter in and add in whatever you want to say things to us. And also while you're there, leave a little review if you'd like. Leave a little review and let us
We'd
know
love
what you
that.
think. Yeah, we would love to know what you're thinking of Backchannel and how it's all working. And if you're on YouTube, just type into the YouTube box there and join us. This show is fun. Justin, thank you. You are fun.
Thanks,
and
Justin.
we're very grateful to have you here.
I
Blah,
hope you
blah,
have a nice
blah.
birthday in March.
His birthday is in March. Don't forget that, everyone. We'll be here for
Put
you
it in your
in March.
calendars now. When
We'll
in
be
March.
here for
just
you
to
in
let us
March.
know. Okay, Ali,
yes.
do you want to play a game?
I would love to play a game, but only if it has to do with movies.
Okay. And are you up for a little bit of acting? A little bit of improv, a little bit of acting?
Let me use the theater degree that I earned so many years ago. I was a drama teacher, everyone, a high school drama teacher. So let me be a tree. I want to feel it. So give me roles. So what we do, this is a 1-star movie review. People out in the world, we choose a movie that got a bunch of 1-star reviews. Now, this movie is not necessarily a bad movie. It could be one of the all-time greats. But these people particularly did not like this movie. So we like to choose the 1-star reviews and get you to guess what the movie is based on these reviews. Also, as an added little layer, what we like to do, little layer, Will is going to give me some imaginary characters, a little motivation. So each review, it gives it a little bit more realism. Now we're making this up. The reviews are real. My characters are not real. But the main thing is getting the hints from the reviews. And feel free, please, guess away. There's no wrong guesses, right? There's only not guessing. That's the wrong thing to do, is not guessing. So please, please, please guess. Oh, and also, side note, sorry, I forgot about this. After our news, we have our lovely Doug. He always gives us a riddle. Doug, so we'll have Doug's riddle in a little bit right after the news. We will get to it, Doug. Don't you worry. Haven't forgotten. All right. So, 1-star movie review. What's the movie? All right. Will, how would you like me to read the first review? Give me a little motivation. And also, if you out there have a way you'd like me to read it, by all means, just let us know. And I'll read it the way you'd like. All right, Will, any ideas?
Okay, Allyson, please could you read this first review as a cowboy?
It would be my absolute pleasure to read it as a
so
cowboy, because I am from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, home of the 1988 Winter Olympic Games, but also,
Never.
Will,
Yeah.
home of the Calgary Stampede. The Calgary Stampede is the greatest outdoor show on earth. It is a rodeo. It's where cowboys from all over the world come together.
That.
Yeah, and they that's what Calgary's really known for within Canada. But in the rest of the world, people don't know that. But the Stampede is like a huge, big deal.
Oh my God, please can we go? Because I love a cowboy.
Oh, you would love it. We'll go
Let's
see
go.
chuck wagon racing and bronco riding. And oh, it's such fun. So I would love to read this as a cowboy. So here we go. 1-star movie review. What is the movie? Here we go. First review, read as a cowboy. Well, hey, y'all. The only interesting portion of this movie is the opening sequence involving dialogues between the marriage counselor and the couple. I spit because I'm a cowboy.
Yeah.
The movie then shows the boring life of a stubborn couple, which serves as a camouflage for the actual identity of the couple. Surprisingly enough, they live in a mansion that could give even the wealthiest suburbanites a severe inferiority complex. They drive the most expensive cars, and still, the wife cooks dinner. In brackets, a gardener to cut the lawn, but no housemaid butler to cook and serve the food and do the dishes. I just don't get it.
That's gross. You make an excellent cowboy, Allyson G. Smith. I don't think that was your first time. Also, that cowboy uses a lot of big words.
Yeah, this cowboy is really quite literate. He's likes his words. So I have not watched this movie. So Will, let's. I know,
okay.
It's not awful. Yeah.
So the
There's
opening sequence, the opening sequence involves dialogues between the marriage counselor and the couple. That's quite a big clue. Camouflage for their actual identity of the couple. Okay, their actual identity.
Yeah.
And they live in a big house.
They live in a big house. And I love that this person has been like, oh, sure, they have a gardener, but no one to cook. Exactly. I'm with you.
Okay.
All right. So what is the movie? A couple, secret couple, hidden identities. But what is the movie? All right. Next review. All right. How would you like me to read this? Again, if anyone out there has any ideas on how they'd like me to read it, please feel free. But Will, do you have any suggestions for this next read?
Okay, Allyson, I would like you to read this next review as the president of the sorority house. You're like the chief sorority sister.
Top girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. All right, ladies. If you are a diehard fan of either of these actors, go see this film. Otherwise, stay away. There is no plot, suspense, or action unless you consider wasting a house and later a store action. It appears to me as if the main draw for this film was the fact that they were dating each other rather than the movie itself. Although this film was billed as an action comedy, it managed to fail on both counts. How's
Wow.
that?
Okay. That was
Yeah.
good. I really believed it. I wanted to follow your instructions to the
Thank
letter.
you. Bossy girl. I'm a bossy girl.
Okay, so you could, as I was saying, wasting a house and later a store. So maybe something happens, some action happens, maybe in a house and then later a store. Dating each other. Okay, so that we know they're a couple. Yeah, action comedy.
There we go. Yeah. I love that they're like, there's no plot, suspense, or action unless you consider wasting a house and later a store. So houses and stores are destroyed later on. It is about a couple. They have secret identities. The
Yeah.
movie opens with them talking to a counselor. But what is the film?
What is the movie? If you think you know what the movie is, and you can see me and Allyson looking radiant and gorgeous, then you can say the name of your device, followed by the word say, and then whatever you think the movie is. If you're watching or listening anywhere else, you can go to backchannel.tv and you can get in touch that way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Justin has he has done a guess, Creature Report.
Okay.
I have not heard of that film, but good guess. It's in there. Thank you very much, Justin. Don't call me a new guy, Justin. Don't call it a comeback. You've been here for years. We will never call you the new guy. Don't you worry. All right. Next review. Do you have any ways that you would like me to read it? Please do get involved, everyone. I can do whatever. Well, I can't do whatever. I can't do accents. I can give it a go, but I'm not the best at it. But Will, how would you like me to read this next 1-star review?
Okay. Allyson, this review is quite long, so hopefully this is a nice and easy one.
Okay.
Your name is, what's your name? Like Sir Gerald, and you are the headmaster at a very prestigious English boarding school.
Awesome. Okay. All right, we're going to give it a go. Here we go. Headmaster at a prestigious boarding school. All right, gentlemen. While both of these actors are normally very good, nothing they could possibly do helped save this awful attempt of a movie. The teaser makes you believe that this world would be another classic, like True Lies. This is unfortunately very far from the case. They work for competing intelligence agencies, but which? CSI and KGB? You would think that based on their ridiculously high-level, high-tech equipment, but both of them are Americans, so it can't be that. Even had we have gotten explanation for all these major plot holes, the movie itself is still nothing but one long, tedious journey of unnecessary explosions and gunfights.
I feel like I'm having flashbacks to when the headmaster used to tell me off in high school.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
a lie. I was a good boy.
Of course you were. I know. You were never gotten in trouble. I know.
Okay, big clue in this review. They work for competing intelligence agencies. We know that they're a couple. We know that they have hidden identities. But what could the movie be? Get in touch, let us know. Use the word say, the name of your device followed by the word say, or head to backchannel.tv if you think you know what movie this is.
It may be. Yeah. We want to know. We want to know what you think. We've got a couple, hidden identities, mysterious, opens up at a counseling. They work for competing intelligence agencies. Come on, we're almost spelling it out for you now at this point, everyone. We're almost spelling it out. But we do have one more review. We will give it a read. How would you like me to read this one, Will?
Okay. Allyson. The person who wrote this review, their name is Timmy, and it's their first day at their new job as a lion tamer at the circus.
Okay. Lion tamer. First day.
First day, new job, lion tamer, Timmy, circus.
Okay. Okay, I hope my allergies to cats don't affect this too much. Achoo. I thought I'd seen my worst film ever, but this one has the edge. Achoo. Let's do this for a laugh, said the producer and the director as they put together the film. Oh, God, these cats are big. We'll take a dreadful plot that's completely unbelievable and unfunny, and then we'll get a famous actor and famous actresses and make them look foolish, and it'll be a blockbuster. Achoo. Achoo. They're the best of the best, yet they didn't even know or even suspect one another's job in 6 years? That's ridiculous. Give me a break.
I love that you just added in that you were allergic to the cats. That was
Thank
never
you.
even.
It wasn't in there, but I went with it.
Yeah, and I also believe that you were scared of the big cats as well.
Thank you. Thank you. But what is the film, mainly, everyone? Again, major clues. It is a couple. It opens up in couples therapy. They have secret identities. They work for different intelligence companies. What is the film? If it wasn't easy enough, I'm going to spoon feed you. I'm going to spoon feed you some clues here. It was released in 2005, starring Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Vince Vaughn. It gets a 6.5 on IMDb. But what is the film? What is the film, everyone?
6.5, not too bad, but these people did not like it.
No. I'll give you a hint, too. The movie title has my last name in it. There we go. I'm really helping you, everyone.
Well, so it's got your name in it, and they're a couple, married.
Wow. So they would be called
The title of this movie
is. It's a very easy. Take a guess. I'm going to read the synopsis and then we're going to reveal the film, everyone. A bored, married couple is surprised to learn that they are both assassins hired by competing agencies to kill each other. And the name of the film is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, everyone.
Dun, dun, dun. It's a good movie. I watched it at the weekend, which is, spoiler alert, if I've seen a movie, it's going in the show.
It's going in the show.
I quite liked it. There's plenty of action. If you're a big action movie fan, then this is the one for you.
Yeah. 1-star movie review, everyone. I don't think it was really 1 star, but that's why we do it.
No.
People are angry. They write 1 stars, but we like to get you to guess the movie. So thank you for those of you who did get involved. Sorry it wasn't Creature Report, Justin, but thank you very much for giving her a go. We appreciate it. But now, everyone, it is time to get into some news stories.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. On the Will and Allyson morning show, just because Hayley's not here, but otherwise it would be Hayley as well.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same. We like to bring you some different sort of news, right? We don't want the gloom and doom. We don't want to keep going on about the pando. That's my cute name for the pandemic. The pando.
It's very cute.
Thank you. We like to bring you some lighter topics, some interesting topics, maybe some news stories that you're missed. And let's start it off with this one, which I really enjoyed. Dentures. That's right. Nothing but the burning topics, everyone. Dentures lost in Spain returned to the British man 11 years later, everyone. So the story is, this is great. I do enjoy it. So Paul Bishop, 63-year-old man from Stalybridge, England, went to celebrate a friend's 50th birthday in Spain, as you do. Had a great time. I think they had a great time at the birthday. In fact, they had such a good time. They had a few too many bevies that Paul, at the end of the night, didn't feel so well. So, like a classy lad, he didn't just go and relieve his stomach anywhere. No, he went to a proper garbage can, a bin, and he relieved himself of much of the alcohol he had drank. Went home, got up the next day, and realized dentures missing. Obviously, poor Paul, when he was getting rid of the alcohol out of his system, also got rid of the dentures in his mouth. Was a little too drunk, didn't notice. So, say la vie, what are you going to do? They even went back, him and his buddies. They went and dug through the bin, looked for the... How sweet is that? I mean, those are friends to go with you.
Real friends.
Didn't find it. However, the dentures were located, and now I'm trying to think, who was it exactly that found it?
Well, so I think they were abroad they were on vacation
Yeah.
in Spain. So they were, and then they like went on this massive like search for this guy to return these dentures to him. And it took ages, and they managed to finally track him down.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to find out who found it though. So, but they literally, so if someone went, they found them. They didn't know how to find. They literally went to the embassy. They did a DNA test on the teeth. They figured out who it was and mailed him back his dentures 11 years later. So
he was like, oh, like he'd moved. I think he said he'd moved twice
Yeah.
in that time.
Yeah.
So they had to go through all of that.
They really made a commitment to finding it. But anyway, he got it back 11 years later. They don't fit his mouth anymore.
No,
his
he's
mouth
got new
is
ones.
changed.
It's been 10 years.
It's been a while. But I just want to say how delighted I am to hear that someone would go to that much trouble to return dentures to the owner. How sweet is that? How sweet is that?
A part of me is like, oh, how nice that they went to all of this effort to try and return this guy's lost dentures. The other part of me is like, how it's a bit creepy that they could track him down like 10 years later just by his dentures.
Yeah. And like find his DNA, find where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little concerning, but
that's a commitment.
You know, they really went the full mile. They went the full mile. That's very, very impressive. Well, Paul, we're glad you've got your spare set of dentures now that don't fit your mouth. But
my favorite part was like, I think he said right at the end of the article, I don't need them anymore, but it feels bad just to throw them away. So maybe I'll put them, like maybe I'll frame them. Maybe I'll put them in a box on display or something.
I'd just be like, these are my dentures. What a good memory of that birthday party. Hey, I got my dentures back. I would give your buddy those dentures for his next birthday. That's what I'd be. I'd be like,
wow.
Here you go, pal.
As a little memento.
Memory of the night. Memory of the night.
That's so funny.
That's great. Doug just wrote, Allyson, thanks for reading out my problem and let me know what you think about it. We did chat about it a little bit, didn't we? Yeah, thought we did, Doug. I think we did.
I've got a story that I noticed
Yes.
about a pig who did we have a story about a pig yesterday?
We did. We're on a pig.
There's a lot of pigs in the news, and if you could call it news. This story is about a pig who just a lost pig who wandered into a working men's club. How would you describe, if you're from North America, how would you describe what a working men's club is, Ali?
Yeah, a working men club would be very close to kind of like a legion. Okay, so a little bit like a legion.
Yeah.
But it's like a tiny kind of pub. Sometimes there's side rooms. But yeah, it would be. I mean, back in the day, women weren't allowed in. That's
yeah.
where
I
we
mean
get
that.
The term.
Yeah, working men.
They're
They're less
quick
of a
little
thing now, I
pub.
feel.
Yeah, they are. And they've really opened up because most working men's clubs now, everyone can go in. And it's like a local pub. They might have a game room. They might have a little like live performance area. But just a little local place where people can go and have a drink and catch up. I imagine there's a lot of like, I don't know, activities. I bet you people play cards there. I bet you people, you know.
It's like a local hangout spot for like, especially for men of a certain age to go and play pool or whatever. Anyway, people were hanging out in their local working men's club, and it was quite late in the evening. It was 10 p.m. and all of a sudden in wanders this lost pig. Okay.
Yeah.
Bit strange. The pig's called Rodney, we believe. We believe it was Rodney the pig. And he just kind of like, they said that he entered the club. They said he ran around the bar hoping to get some affection.
He wanted pets. He wanted pets.
Just like all animals. But it says pigs are not allowed in the venue. I don't know if they have like a no pets at all policy. I don't know if it only applies to pigs, but pigs are not allowed in the venue. And also, you probably don't want a pig in your working men's club, especially if it's just walked in off the
There's already too many of them there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So I'm going to show you this picture. So what they did to kind of
lure him out.
Yeah, to encourage him to leave the venue is that they used some cheese and onion potato chips.
Which also works on people. I've been lured out of many situations by potato chips.
Yeah. If you want to encourage me to go somewhere, potato chips, it's the way to go. If you're
Oh,
watching on an
look
Echo
it.
show, you can see Rodney the pig. He's like a brownish color, and then he's got like big black splodges on his
Yeah.
body. He looks quite long.
He
And
does.
he's got a
And look at his
classic
little
piggy curly tail.
tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cute. Yeah, but he is. He looks like a calico pig almost. He's like very, very unique colored pig. And I just love that he came in looking for a little attention. I just want some
Yeah.
attention. Little
And then
cutie.
honestly, walking around looking for attention and then lured out by potato chips,
Not
it
a
could be
bad
me.
result. That's
It could
not,
be
yeah,
could be any
that
of us, you know? Could be any one of us.
although I would prefer
Rodney.
to be lured out with salt and vinegar crisps chips. If I could just
Okay,
say.
nice.
Uh,
So there you
but
go.
Yeah.
Ali, can you make a start on this next story whilst I disappear for one moment?
Yeah, go for it. So,
Thanks so
next
much.
story. Yeah, you're welcome, my love. Next story, guys. A Massachusetts woman wins a trip to New Hampshire on The Price is Right. So, Catherine Graham was hoping to win a trip to a tropical locale, but it didn't work out that way. She is a contestant on The Price is Right, and we all know Price is Right prizes very creative. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're, I don't know, a deck of cards. I love Price is Right prizes because it could go any which way. Well, she was hoping to get away somewhere fancy, somewhere nice, and instead she she found she'd be playing for a trip to New Hampshire, just across the border from Massachusetts. So not that hard. My guess is she's probably even been there before. She won by correctly guessing the value of a prize. It was seven thousand $7,000, 696 instead of 9,676. She confessed she was hoping for somewhere a bit more exotic than the live free or die state, which she had already, yeah, it says here, visited a million times.
Yeah.
So, you know, that would be like, I live in Manchester. It'd be like winning a trip to Liverpool, which is the city
Yeah.
45 minutes away. But hey, a trip's a trip. It's paid for. I bet you got a nice hotel, something different, a little getaway. But yeah, Price is Right. It's really, I guess with the virus and everything, they're like, let's just keep to some local
Keep it local.
destinations. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Catherine, you didn't get your dream of going away to somewhere tropical, but hey, I hope it's sunny when you get to your final vacation destination
Yeah.
across
And at least
town.
somebody else is paying for it, you know?
Yeah, at least you go shopping. Go shopping somewhere and just go, the money I would have spent on this, I can spend on some clothing. So congratulations on winning. I'm sorry you didn't get to go to somewhere tropical, but you know what? A prize is a prize. So let's enjoy it. Let's
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Beggars can't be choosers, as they say.
No, can't be. And one last article here, Will. You talk about this because you, I mean, I don't know. I want you to do this story. Yeah,
All
there we
right,
go.
I'll tell
Do
you all
this
about
story.
it. Okay, so there's this guy on. Well, he used to be on TV quite a lot in Britain. He's called Uri Geller, and you couldn't really call him a magician, but he had this thing where he would like bend spoons on TV, and he was all a bit weird.
Yeah.
And he's all into like the mysterious, magical side of life, all of that kind of thing. And as part of that, as part of his brand, he owns this like Scottish island, this like private Scottish island,
Yeah.
that has these pyramids on it, the Great Pyramids of Scotland, if you will, because he lives in Scotland, as Uri Geller. It's called Lamb Island. He's owned it for 10 years. And so apparently it's got all these, it's linked to all this British mythology, and it's a magical place and weird things happen there. I don't know. But apparently he says that he's not going to sell it unless Jeff Bezos offers him 15 billion. Now, I don't know if the article implies that Jeff Bezos has like asked to try and buy it, which I don't think is the case. I don't
No.
think Jeff Bezos has any intention in buying this Scottish island. But Uri Geller said that he's not going to sell it unless the asking price is 15 billion, which is clearly out of budget for a tiny Scottish island. So, you know what, Uri? You can keep your weird Scottish island because nobody's interested in the first place.
I think you got to bring the price down. I don't think Mr. Bezos is really in a huge hurry. I'm sure he owns many an island.
Mm-hmm. I don't think one tiny Scottish island is going to be much consequence to him, really.
No,
I don't think
take
he's
it or leave
interested, Yuri.
it. I
It would be a
appreciate
cool
that
thing,
you.
though,
That would be.
to own your own little island.
Ugh, wouldn't that be fun? My
Backchannel
island.
Island.
Oh my gosh, that's where
Number
we
one
can
holiday
work and rehearse
destination.
the Backchannel musical, which is what we were talking about the last time we did a show together. We're gonna write Backchannel the musical.
That was so long ago. Oh,
I know, but
it's
I
been a
haven't
hot
forgotten.
minute.
I
I
haven't
think about it
forgotten.
every day.
We think about it all the time.
Okay, Ali, it's 12.
Yeah.
It's 7
We're at
o'clock
It's
on
7
the Eastern
o'clock.
Coast.
Yes. Shall we let the people know what's going on? I'll do it this time. I'm excited.
Can you tell us what's coming up in the second half of the show?
Well, Will, I'd love to. Thank you for asking. Coming up on the second half of the morning show, we're going to have a very fun game of Who Am I? We're going to read you some clues, and we want you to figure out who it is. Then we're going to have a little birthday talk because, yes, it is my birthday. So we're focusing on birthdays today. We're very excited. We're going to find out birthday traditions from around the world, and then
You
competitive
have
true or
reached
false.
the Hayley and Allyson show with producer Will.
It's me. I'm producer Will.
That's right,
Says it
and
down here.
that's what's coming up. It does, producer Will, Allyson Smith, and that's what's coming up. I got to work on my timing. I missed the little sound cue where I know Mom's
it's a
gonna start
tough one.
to talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm learning. But now, everyone, and let me remind you real quick to get involved because we're about to play the game Who Am I? Where we're going to give you a series of clues, and you got to figure out who is the celebrity we're talking about. Who is this person? Very easy to get involved, everyone. If you are watching on an Echo show or a visual device, then all you got to do is just say open Backchannel TV, then say, and then you can tell us whatever answer you think or share whatever thoughts you want, as Justin has done today. And we're very grateful, Justin. Thank you. Another way you can get involved is just go to backchannel.tv if you are on an audio-only device, and you can just type in your answers there. Super easy. While you're there, maybe leave us a little review. Let us know what you think about the Backchannel station. And then also, if you're out there on YouTube, we don't want to forget you, YouTube people. You are a major part of this as well. Feel free to just comment below, and we will get that as well, and make sure you were a part of everything. So thank you to all of you getting involved, and we encourage you to do so. But now, we are about to play Who Am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
We are not getting introspective and talking about ourselves. No, what we are doing is trying to figure out who is the celebrity that we are giving these clues about. So, who am I? Let's start out. I was born in Kingston upon Thames in London. My star sign is Gemini, and I was born June 1996.
So
Can you get it from that?
means that
Yeah.
this person is the same age as me. I was born in July 1996.
So they are 25? It's 25.
Yeah, 26 this
Babies.
year.
You babies.
Babies.
How lovely.
It could be me though. Oh, I wasn't born in Kingston upon Thames. So,
I love
so
that you're like,
rules
it
me
could
out.
be. Oh,
It
hang
could
on.
be me.
No.
Oh, wait, no. That's the
Also,
only. The only problem is that I wasn't born in London.
Well, is
The
that
only
a problem?
problem.
I don't think that's a problem. Well, that's it. Do you think you know who it is? If you do, I'll be very impressed because that
Yeah.
is not that much information, and I would almost say you are a stalker. But we want you to join in and be a part of the show. Sing has just joined us. Good morning, Sing. It's been a minute since we've heard from you. I'm delighted to have you here. We also had Kairal. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Good morning. We're so glad to have you here. Thank you for everyone for joining us. We're playing the game, Who Am I? Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm producer Will.
Yeah, you are producer Will, but
Yeah.
he is not who we are talking about. This is not who we're giving the clues about. We've learned this person was born in Kingston upon Thames in London. Gemini, born June 1996. A trained ballet dancer. Ooh. And the same thing. I was in
Mhm.
Billy Elliot the musical. This is where I had my first kiss. Oh, that's so
Oh,
sweet.
cute. Did they kiss Billy Elliot?
I
I
don't
wonder who it
know.
was. Maybe
I
one
wonder
of the
who
other
you
cast
kissed.
members.
Oh, so I was
Um,
in Billy Elliot. Oh, first kiss.
they also
Oh.
have impressive gymnastic skills. I don't know
Ah.
who impressive according to who. I'd be pretty impressed, but I can't. I don't have any gymnastic skills, so.
That's right. Oh, first off, I have to apologize to Doug. He just sent through his riddle. Tell you what, Doug, we're going to finish this and then we're going to do your riddle right after this game. Doug, thank you for your patience. This is what happens when Haley's not here.
The whole thing just falls apart.
We
This show
lose
needs a
track.
producer.
We lose track. Okay, we'll get to it, Doug. I promise. But
Don't
right
worry,
now,
we've not forgotten about you.
we have not forgotten about you, Doug. I love you. I love you. So they have impressive gymnastic skills. They are a trained ballet dancer, born June 1996, star sign Gemini, born in Kingston upon Thames in London, was in Billy Elliot the musical where they had their first kiss. Also, they have dyslexia. So, which I think a lot of people in society, now that we're learning
Mhm.
more and more about things, there's many of us that reading is an exciting adventure. That's what I call dyslexia. An
Yeah.
exciting adventure in reading is what
Mhm.
dyslexia is. Very, very fun for us all. But who are we talking about? Who
These clues are
is
tough, I
it?
have to say. Whoever wrote this "Who Am I" segment, it was me. They did not make it easy for these people. So if
No.
you can guess who this person is, I'll be very impressed.
Very impressed. Very impressed. So there's got to be a fan out there. There's got to be a fan out there who also knows that this celebrity has a tattoo of one of the movies they were in. A tattoo. They have
Okay.
3. Yeah.
I was just gonna say this is really the first indication of what this person does as a profession. If they're in movies, so we're probably looking for an actor
Actor.
who also does gymnastics, who's British. That's
But who?
maybe. See where I'm
Who is
going?
it?
Any
Who is it?
ideas?
Who are these people we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They have 3 siblings, one of which had a cameo in one of their movies, but it got cut.
Oh, that would be if you're the sibling.
You're like, "Why'd you cut me out of there? Why'd you cut me out of there?" He's like, "It was beyond my control. I didn't know."
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, you
mm-hmm.
did. Yeah,
Like
you did.
it's one thing. It's one thing that your brother is a famous movie actor. I'm being very careful because yesterday one of us, somebody who shall remain nameless, may have accidentally let slip who the person was. So I'm being very careful about everything I say. But imagine that your brother is a famous movie actor, and then you finally land a cameo in one of their movies, only to learn that it's on the cutting room floor.
That's so upsetting. You're like, "Yeah, I got the part because my brother's in it." Oh, they cut me out of the film.
Oh, they didn't want me.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Still got paid though. Still got paid.
There you go.
So that's good. This celebrity relaxes by playing golf. Big golf player. Yeah. And this celebrity says The Rock is one of their idols, but they haven't been in a movie with him yet. I don't blame him. The Rock is
Yet.
everyone's idol. I love The Rock.
He's a
I
cool
love him.
guy.
He is
Seems
a cool
nice.
guy. Seems lovely.
Let me tell you something about golf, Allyson.
Tell me, Will.
I think that men invented golf as an excuse to go for walks with each other.
I agree. I agree.
Because then it's like sport, isn't it? Like, oh no, we're not just going for a walk in the countryside. We're doing competitive sports.
We're playing sports. And yes, there is a beer truck that comes around while we're playing sports, but still, it's sports.
We'll take it.
And they needed a sport that took up to like 7 to 8 hours so they could truly get away from it.
Yeah. Wow.
Their wives and children. That is why it was invented. But who are we talking about? We'll give you another little rundown of all the clues. So who is this person? I was born in Kingston upon Thames in London. My star sign is Gemini. I was born June 1996. I am a trained ballet dancer. I have impressive gymnastic skills. I was in Billy Elliot, the musical. This is also where I had my first kiss. I love that. I have dyslexia. I have a tattoo of one of the movies I was in. I have 3 siblings, one of which had a cameo in one of my movies, but it got cut. I relax by playing golf. And The Rock is one of my idols, but I haven't been in a movie with him yet. Who is it we are talking about?
We could
Who?
probably also say that this actor probably doesn't have arachnophobia. It would be safe to assume. Oh, maybe. No, this actor probably doesn't have arachnophobia. But what if somebody he played might?
Mm-hmm. And if he did have arachnophobia after being involved in one of the movies, he probably doesn't anymore. Doesn't anymore.
Exposure therapy.
Yeah.
British actor. Gymnastics.
Something to do with spiders.
Yeah. He's a
can't-
man.
We can't make it easier, everyone. We cannot make this easier. We are telling you who it is. We are literally telling you who it is. We'll give you a few more seconds, see if you can come up with a guess. Doug, then we'll do your riddle, you lovely man, for waiting.
If you were the celebrity on Who Am I, Ali, what would we be saying about you? What would the clues be?
Gosh. I mean, obviously, I'm agile. We know that from this. I'm very
Yeah,
agile.
I also have impressive gymnastic skills.
Yeah. He's gosh, I mean, I'm trying to think about what makes this person, he's a good looking young guy. What do you say,
handsome.
Will? What do you think? What would make this?
One of producer Will's big crushes.
Oh,
Okay. Should we tell? I think it's everybody's. Should we tell the people who it is?
Let's do it. Everyone. The celebrity that we were giving you hints about is Tom Holland. Everyone, that's right. Tom Holland.
Spider-Man himself.
Good looking, looks good in a leotard. Looks good in a leotard. That's what we can say about him. Looks good in a leotard. Very good actor. I'm sure a lovely guy. Kind enough to get a sibling into a movie, but then part got cut. I think that's really funny. They're going to argue about that for Christmases, every Christmas for the rest of their life. Yeah.
Oh, do you remember the time you cut me out of your movie? Apparently, he was rumored to be hosting the Oscars this year. But I don't think that's... But I think he said that it's not true.
Oh.
Somebody reported that he was like top billed to be hosting the Oscars, which I think he would do a great job of because he's like charming and British and everybody loves him. But he said, no, I'm shooting a TV show and during that time, so...
It's not happening.
Doesn't have the chance. But he's in the new Uncharted movie as well. He's putting in the hard work. He's Mr. Holland.
Wow. His career is just getting going, and we wish you the best.
And,
we wish you the best.
Tom, if you're watching, give me a call.
Yeah. Tom, he's available. He makes a mean steak.
It's Single Awareness Day, Tom. So if you want to come and be aware of me, here I am.
There he is. Become aware, producer Will. Trust me, your life will be changed for the better, if I do say so myself. For the better, forever. All right. Doug, you have been so patient, and you're so lovely. He's even said it's not a problem. Thanks, Doug, for being like, it's not a problem that you guys did one more segment before getting to it. So, Doug has been with us since the beginning of this, the show. He is the original OG. He is the OG. And so Doug has said, hey, I want to start doing a quiz. Not a quiz, a riddle. So every day he gives us a riddle. So today's riddle. Now, Will, you're rather good at these. But here we go. Doug's riddle. I have sharp teeth I think that's an and. I have sharp teeth and can bite through wood, and I'm not an animal. What am I? Are you a saw?
Yeah, like a chainsaw or a handsaw or a hacksaw or they're all the types of sword that I can name.
That was very impressive. That's a lot of saws.
You could be an axe.
Yeah, an axe.
That's just really one big tooth, isn't it? But
one big old tooth.
I mean, you're not a beaver because you're not an animal, but
no. We're going with saw. I think that's our number one.
Ours is correct. It is a saw.
Yeah, it's a saw. We both were correct, Will. We knew it. I have sharp teeth and can bite through wood, and I'm not an animal. The answer is a saw, everyone. Will, great. I think we did a great job again. You are particularly good at these. Yeah, exactly. Pat on the back.
Pat on the back for us.
And Doug, thank you. Thank you for getting involved. But now we are going to start talking about birthdays because it's my birthday. Today is my birthday.
What's your favorite part about birthdays, Allyson? Is it presents? Is it cake? Is it seeing your loved ones?
I think the favorite part of my birthday, I think now with social media, I hate to say it, is just having a bunch of people say happy birthday. I know that sounds so silly, and it doesn't matter. Like every year, I'm like, oh, big deal. But then when the birthday wishes start coming in, you're like, oh, thanks. So that's my favorite part.
To that point, though, it's nice when people like dig out old pictures of you, or of like you. And it's nice to see all the pictures of you and your friends together.
You throughout the years and see the times where they had memories with you. That is nice.
Yeah.
And cake. Here's the thing. I didn't bake myself a cake. I should have asked my sister-in-law to bake me a cake. She makes great cakes, but I didn't want to trouble her this year. And now I'm kind of regretting it because I kind of want a cake. So when we go shopping, I might have to go find cupcakes from somewhere or
It's
something.
a must. You have to.
I want some cake. I want some birthday cake.
It's not a birthday if you've not had cake, so I insist.
What about star button cake? Now, star button cake, is that... we don't know what a star button cake is, Doug. I want to know. Google it. Will, star button cake.
Button cake.
I'll tell you, Doug, what my favorite kind of cake is. I'll tell you. I am a cake girl, not necessarily an icing girl. I love cake. So I could go with like a pound cake. I could go with a chocolate cake, a lemon cake. But the key is just a little bit of icing. Just a little bit of icing because I like a nice cake.
You're there for the cake, not the icing.
That's exactly it. That's it. Another word, you would go to the store and get it from the bakery. I will be going to a store and getting it from a bakery. Justin has said his favorite cake is chocolate cake. Don't blame you. Will, what is a star button cake? Have we found out?
Oh, I don't know. There's some pictures. There's just a cake in the shape of a star, which is nice.
Which is very nice. Which is lovely. I'd be perfectly happy with that. If you have a type of cake, my favorite cake is a white cake. Oh, Doug, white cake, a little bit of vanilla icing. Will, what's your favorite kind of cake?
You know what? I think I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again. My favorite type of cake is the one that I'm eating right now.
Yeah.
You know? Like, whatever cake is in my immediate vicinity is my favorite type of cake. I love a chocolate cake. I'd pretty much always go for a chocolate cake. I do like a fruit cake. Like at Christmas, we also have Christmas cake, which is nice.
You like a fruit cake?
But yeah.
I love it. I like it. Would you like me... Oh, Doug, I think you're offering to go to the store. Is that what you're offering? Would you like me to go to the store for you? I would. Yeah, so cake. But
yeah, Doug's a fruitcake fan. I think fruitcake is an underrated type of cake.
You know what? I agree with you. I like a fruitcake. It's not one of my top favorites, but yeah, good old fruitcake.
I am a fruitcake.
You are a fruitcake.
I saw this video on Twitter, and on Reddit, and this is something that I didn't know, and I thought this was so sweet. So I wanted to share it with you. The caption says, apparently it's a tradition in Brazil to give the first slice of your birthday cake to the person that you love and care for the most. So there's this video, and if you're watching on an Echo show, you can watch it. If not, I shall describe it to you. So it's a video of the birthday boy. He must be about 9 or 10. And he's cutting this big chocolate cake that he's got, and he tries to put the first slice on the plate, but he drops it. And then he gives it, and he's stood next to his little brother, who's got loads of this like big frizzy hair. And he gives his first slice of cake to his little brother, who is just so overcome by like emotion.
Oh!
And he's so happy that his like big brother gave him his first slice of cake.
He's crying. He's throwing his
crying.
arms around his big brother. Oh.
They're going for a big hug. Because I think, like, from what I've read, most people give their first slice of cake to their mum and dad. But no, this boy decided to give it to his little brother, which I think was dead sweet.
That, honestly, if you could have seen his little brother's face, he just started to cry and threw his arms around it. That is so sweet. That's beautiful. Aw. That's so nice. I'm going to start doing that now. When I think about if we buy a cake, I'll make sure I give Danny a piece.
It's nice. It's nice to share your birthday cake with your friends.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. Oh, that's so nice. I adore that. But there are some more birthday traditions from around the world that might surprise you. So we wanted to highlight some of these. So this is fun. Birthday traditions around the world that you may or may not know of.
Also, if you have a tradition, not necessarily like from where you're from, but if there's something that you do or that your family do on birthdays, if it's something that you eat or something that you do, let us know. Get in touch. The command to give to your device, if you can see us, if you can see Allyson, the birthday girl, looking lovely in her black and white striped jumper, you can say the name of your device. I shall call her Eliza, followed by the word say, followed by whatever you want to say. Or you can go to backchannel.tv.
Yeah, and get involved. It's very easy, everyone. It's very easy. So, some birthday traditions. Let's see. Now, Will, I have to say I'm awful. I did not read through all of these. Are there
No.
any that when you looked that stood out to you?
Well, so number 2
yeah.
is the Latin American tradition, and it obviously is evolved around the world as well. And that's the piñata, having like a birthday piñata. So the idea of hitting something with a stick
love
until
it.
candy falls out.
Blindfolded so you can't see. You got to swing. Very fun.
Yeah. Number 4, in both Brazil and Jamaica, there are traditions that involve getting flour thrown at you. Jamaicans will sometimes be antiqued or covered in flour on their birthday. And Brazilian kids take it a step further and throw not just flour, but eggs at the birthday child. Which is no way to treat somebody on their birthday. No way.
If somebody showed up at my door, and don't get any ideas, if there's anyone I know listening, don't you show up at my door and hit me with flour and egg. Please do not. In a similar vein, it says here, Canadians often, now I've never heard this. I have never heard of this, but apparently Canadians often get greased on their birthdays, which means their friends and relatives ambush them and smear butter on their noses. Apparently, this practice is warding off bad luck. Well, look, nobody's greased me. Maybe that's why I haven't had all the good luck that I am deserving in my life.
Maybe. Now, here's my only problem with things like this, and it's the same when, like on people's wedding day, where they like smush cake into your face or any opportunity.
Furious.
Raging, I would be. Number 1, don't ruin my face.
Yeah.
Number 2, stop wasting cake.
Don't waste cake. Right? If anything, you could be like, normally this is where I would smush cake in your face, but instead I'm just going to smush it in my mouth. That's what you should
By all
do.
means, feed me cake, but don't just smush it on my face. I don't
waste
want
that cake. And not to mention, wedding cake, very expensive. We don't need that wasted. You put all that money into it.
Justin says that he's leaving now, so bye, Justin. Thanks for coming. We're here every day, so come back next time. You've been a joy.
You've been a joy.
Now, in the UK, we have this thing, and I'll be interested to know if this is translated to North America as well. It's like we call it like birthday beats or birthday punches or whatever.
We do birthday bumps.
Birthday bumps, okay. I'm not a fan.
No, I don't want physical harm done to me. So,
like, it's one thing if it's just like little taps, but like, as I'm sure you can imagine, kids in high school very carried away with the birthday bumps.
Oh, I bet. And just like bam, bam, bam. Oh, Justin, bye-bye. I'm going to the shop. I'll miss you guys. We'll miss you too, Justin. But yeah, birthday bumps. What they would do in Canada is the birthday person four people would pick you up. Like one would hold your leg, one would hold your arms, and then they like bump your bottom on the ground for each year that your birthday bumps. Yeah, it's a big thing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to get picked up on my birthday, by anyone or a number of people, and have my bum gently smashed on the ground. That is unnecessary. But birthday bumps, birthday food. Let's talk about this. In China, people eat egg noodles called Chang Sao Mayan on their birthday to symbolize longevity. Oh, I like the idea of eating noodles on one's birthday. That's fun. What else? Tartes are tarts filled with fruit and chopped with whipped cream, and they are served on birthdays in the Netherlands. How lovely.
Very nice. My favorite's
Uh,
number 10. Personalized pie in Russia. It's pretty common in Russians to get a personalized pie for their birthday. I
oh,
like
with your
that.
name on it. I love
Okay,
that.
I can
That's
take that.
great. Oh, and look at this. In North Korea, as a birthday breakfast, a seaweed soup. You get a seaweed soup served to
Okay,
you.
sure.
It's
Why
said
not?
to replenish nutrients, so mothers often eat it after going through childbirth as well. Well, happy birthday, happy child
Great. Love
birthing.
that. Now, obviously, birthdays, a big time for presents. I would say the second biggest time for presents after Christmas. So
Yeah.
what I did is I jumped on Twitter and I asked my Twitter followers for some of the worst birthday presents that they had ever received. Now I decided to keep these anonymous because I
Yeah.
didn't want to shame anybody about their bad presents, and I didn't want anybody listening to think, hang on a minute, I got somebody that present and now they're saying that it's the one of the worst ones that they ever got. So I kept these ones anonymous, but somebody said, my girlfriend bought me a Mars bar for my 30th birthday last month. Then she ate it. So you turn 30, it's quite a big birthday. You
That's
get
a
a
big
Mars
birthday.
bar.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not the grandest present to get from your girlfriend on your 30th birthday, but whatever, we'll take it. But no, she ate it before you got a chance.
That's I mean, come on. Come on. That's horrible. Ate the birthday. Yeah. If somebody just gave me a Mars bar for my birthday and then ate it as well, I would be
If
would
somebody
be-
ate my Mars bar at any time of the year, you're going to have some stuff to answer for.
very upsetting. Very
Primarily, why do you eat my Mars bar?
Yeah, I don't need a Mars bar. All right. Oh, I like this one. My parents gave me a toaster when I was 8. The biggest present of them all. I was so excited to open it. I unwrapped it and saw the toaster box. I paused for a moment, unsure of what was going on. I thought my present was in the box. It wasn't. It was just a toaster. A 4-slot black temperature sensor Hamilton Beach toaster. My parents would be funny to buy a new toaster and then wrap it up like it was a present for me as an adult. Yeah, that's pretty funny. As a child, no, it wasn't.
I would have kept it in my room and not let anybody make toast.
This is my toaster. None of you
It's
get
my
it.
toaster. Yeah. Yeah, not a great present to get an 8-year-old. You can imagine an 8-year-old seeing a big box wrapped up on his birthday, thinking it's some amazing new toy. No,
No,
it's a toaster.
toaster.
4 slots though.
Hamilton Beach, a good brand. All right. What else? What else do we got here? Oh, Will, read the next one. I like this.
I got a new bike for my 12th birthday. Riding it down a huge hill near my house that day, the brakes busted, got a wheel wobble, hit a curb, and went flying over the handlebars. My dad saved $10 by putting it together himself. My dad, who can't change the batteries on the remote, built my bike. So not only did I get a bike, but a trip to the ER, 6 stitches above my eye, a broken wrist, and a broken collarbone.
Well,
So not Dad, come on. Just pay the
Nothing.
$10. Let them put it together in the store. Save your 12-year-old a trip to the ER.
not to mention, Dad probably ended up spending more than $10 taking his son to the ER, having to park. I mean,
Now
Dad.
I had a bike accident and I broke my collarbone too. So I've been there as well. I was not 12 though, and it was not my birthday. Not a good one.
That's quite a break. Your collarbone, very, very hard to break.
But-
My friend, yeah.
It meant that I got out of doing football in PE. So I wasn't too mad about it.
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, my friend broke her collarbone on a water slide. Anyway, I've been scared of water slides ever since then. Doug said, for the most part, I usually get gift cards or snacks for my birthday. Yeah,
Good one.
that's what
Gift
I'm hoping
cards.
for.
Yeah.
Bring me snacks. Babe, bring me snacks all day. Never let it
Snacks.
stop. Oh,
Yeah.
delicious. Okay. Here's another one. For my 34th birthday, my wife gave me a picture of bacon in the shape of a heart.
I mean,
I
okay.
like a picture. Are you a bacon fan? Is that why they did this?
Yeah.
Because you love bacon? I would have just rather had the bacon.
Yeah, in the shape of a heart. Can you not bring me bacon in the shape of a heart? It can't be that difficult to make.
Just bring me the bacon. Bring me the bacon.
So anyway, Ali, I hope that if you receive any presents on your birthday, they're better than some of those.
Well, so far. I got some gifts, like I said already. I got a little bit of jewelry from my in-laws, and tonight I'm gonna get myself a new oven. So
A
nothing
new oven, the
says
greatest gift of them all.
nothing says happy birthday like an oven. Get bacon. So I am
Incredible.
excited. So the worst gifts, everyone, always keep in mind whenever you get a horrible gift, you can always give it to somebody else. I'm a big fan of the re-gift. Don't ever forget
That's true. That is true. You are a big fan of
Re-gifting is a
re-gift.
handy thing, and don't feel guilt about it. We've all done it.
No.
We've all done it. But now, Will, we've talked birthdays. We've done the one-star movie review.
Yeah.
We have done celebrity guests. Justin just asked us if we are pieces of bacon. We are not.
Yeah.
The one thing my uncle gave me was baby keys, is what Doug said. Baby keys. Oh, I don't know what that is. Baby keys.
I wonder if you mean baby keys. But now.
But now we are at the point of the show that everyone likes to get involved with. This is it, everyone. Here we go. True or false?
Dum dum dum.
Normally competitive, but
No.
we're not competitive. We don't have Hayley's competitive edge. I bet
It's
you right now
relaxed, true or false.
she's probably actually thinking to herself, I wonder if they're there yet. I wonder who's winning. Oh, I bet you I know the answers. I'm surprised she hasn't joined in just to like play
Yeah.
along at this point. Hayley, she did. No, she didn't. Okay. It's 10 things I like babies to. Oh, Doug, I know you're trying to explain baby keys, but I still don't think we know what a baby key is. But that's okay, Doug. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out later because, Doug, it's time for true and false. And I'm assuming you want to play. I've got the official score sheet in front of me, everyone. This is where I record.
Oh, so official.
Very official. Very official. If you would like to play true or false, we've told you there are so many ways to get involved. It couldn't be easier. If you are listening or watching on an Echo show, all you got to do, you're already probably here, just say open back channel and then just say to your device, and then you can tell us the answer, true or false. Very easy to get involved with. If you are watching listening on an audio only device, just go to backchannel.tv. It's very simple, and you can type your answers in there. Trust me, we don't make you fill out any paperwork. Any questions, you can get right into the chat. And for all our YouTubers out there in the world, just comment below and we will get that as well. It is very easy. If you start to play, I will add you to the official score sheet. Doug seems to be the winner all the time because he gets to answer all the questions. But today it is between Will and myself. Here we go. And then, Doug, I'm going to put you on the score sheet. I'm assuming you do want to play. If anyone
Doug
else
said-
wants to get involved. Yeah?
Doug said just give me all of Hayley's points.
No, Doug. We're making you still got to play, Doug. You still got to be a part of this. We like you to be a part of it. So, Will, would you like me to ask you first? Do you want to ask me first? How would you like to start things off?
I'll ask you first.
All right. Sounds great. Ask me.
Okay.
True or false? Here we go.
Allyson Smith, true or false? The continental United States has 4 time zones. Is that true or is it false?
Okay. Well, United States is pretty big. But more than 4 time zones? That seems a little excessive. Maybe less? I'm going to go with false. I'm going to go with false because, Will, sometimes I know tricky trickster questions. There could be more, there could be less. I'm going to say false. The continental United States has 4 time zones. True or false? I'm saying false. If you think you know the answer out there, please let us know. Doug, what are you thinking? I'll repeat the question again. The continental United States has 4 time zones. True or false? I have said false. I
I'll
am
give
trusting
you a bonus point if you can tell me what they all are.
Doug
You can
says
name all the
true.
time zones.
So I
Okay.
said false. Doug said true. Doug, do you know them? Do you know all 4? Do you know what they're called? Well, you'll get an extra point if you can name them. I'll give you a minute. Don't Google, Doug. Can you do it off the top of your head? I know you, Doug.
Oh,
He's
That's
a
funny.
quick little Googler. But Doug has said true. I have said false. Yes, I do. All right, Doug, what are they? Do you know the 4 time zones in the
But I don't think we could just take your word for it, Doug. I think if you know them all, you have to tell us.
You gotta say what they are, Doug. You can't just be like, yeah, I do. That's like me
Okay.
answering all the questions. Could be true, could be false. I mean, really.
Either way, it's 50-50. It either is or it isn't, you know? Okay, Doug. I can tell you You are correct. It is true.
Oh, yes, Doug.
There are, in fact, 4 time zones, which is more than I thought there were. I didn't think that there were many. I thought there were only 3.
I thought there'd be 3 too. Oh, who knows?
There's
Do you know the
one.
names of them? Do you know the names of them?
Do you want me to tell
Pacific?
you the names?
Is it
They
Pacific,
are. Yeah.
Eastern,
Mm-hmm.
North Atlantic? I don't know. Pacific, Eastern,
Yeah.
West Coast?
No, that's Pacific.
I tried. All right. What are they?
They are, Pacific and Eastern, Central,
Central.
and Mountain,
Mountain.
which I think is like
Okay.
the Northwest. I don't know.
Yes, Doug, there is a mountain time zone. Very
Mm-hmm,
well done. He knew one of them. Okay. Pacific,
That, I think.
Eastern,
yeah.
Central, Mountain. There we
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
We learned. We
Doug,
learned.
you can have an extra point for knowing Mountain time.
Yeah, I'll give
'Cause
Doug.
that's
another
the.
point.
I think that's the one that catches people out.
Yeah, mountain. What
Yeah.
mountain people? People live in the mountains? Yeah, they do, and they dance. And
Yes, sir.
I did double check my work. I know you did, Doug. I know you went to the good old internet. All right, number 2. Next question: true or false? Will, Doug, if you want to get involved, anyone get involved. Before 1930, the Turkish city of Istanbul was called Constantinople.
Now, okay.
There's a song about this.
And that's why I know. So I want to say true because of the song. Istanbul, Constantinople.
Istanbul, yeah.
Okay, but the tricky trickster in me is like, oh, what if the year is wrong?
Because it could be.
Because
So
it could
again,
be.
The question is, before 1930, the Turkish city of Istanbul was called Constantinople. Is that true or is that
Because in the past it's been like, oh, well, actually, it was before 1930.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna say true. I don't think it's that. I think I'm reading too much into it.
Okay. What do you think out there? What do you think? Doug, before 1930, the Turkish city of Istanbul was called Constantinople. What do you think? Let us know. Get involved. Doug says true. Will has said true. Mason and Ryan, I see you've just joined us for the first time. Hi there, Mason and Ryan. Good morning. We are now playing true and false, or true or false, not and, true or false. The last question was, before 1930, the Turkish city of Istanbul was called Constantinople. Will said true. Doug said true. I can tell you that you both have earned points. It is absolutely true.
They might be giants. They're the band that have the song about Istanbul, not
That's
Constantinople.
right.
Oh, that's the version of it that I know, at least. Ryan and Mason, if you want to get involved with not competitive true or false, if you head to backchannel.tv on your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, you can play along.
You can. It's very easy. We would love to have you join us.
Backchannel.tv.
Yeah.
Okay, Ali,
Okay.
you ready for another question?
I'm ready. Hit me.
The band The Killers originated in Chicago. The band The Killers originated in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Is that true or is that false? The
Well,
Windy City.
I was going to say their songs are often of a fast pace, which
Hmm.
leads me to believe that it could be wind related. They're used to a hustle.
Gonna move on.
Yeah, I'm going to say true. I'm saying true.
Okay.
I think they are from Chicago. I'm not
Chicago.
positive, but
Have you been
Chicago.
to
Have
Chicago?
I been to Chicago? I haven't. It's the windy city. I don't do well with
It's too
wind.
windy. Let me tell you, it was windy when I was there, but that's
Did you
because all I
go?
had eaten was beans. Yeah. That was a fart joke for 7:38 in the morning.
You're welcome. Good morning,
Some might
everyone.
say it's too early, but nobody here.
No, not here. So I said true. I do think that the band Killers originated from Chicago. Doug has said false, which makes me go, I'm probably wrong because Doug is usually right. If you think you know, or if you are part of the band The Killers, let us know that you're listening, number one.
Yeah. Hi.
Number two, are you from Chicago? Are you from Chicago?
Where'd you come from?
The Bears. Are you a Chicago person? That is one of the teams, I believe, from Chicago. The Bears.
Oh yeah, I saw the Bears.
Yeah. Did you?
Baseball. Yeah, it was really boring.
For those listeners who are baseball fans, please don't leave us.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't be mad at
it's
me, but
it's all subjective what people love to
Yeah.
watch. So again, the question was the band The Killers originated from Chicago. I said true. Doug said false. Will, what are
the
the
answer, I can tell you, is false. Doug was correct. Allyson, unfortunately, this time you missed out. They're from Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay. Well, very exciting. All right,
Good for
Las
you.
Vegas. Las Vegas. Doug, you're brilliant, you know. Oh God. Okay, this one I would have no idea, so I'm glad I am not answering this. England has won the men's football World Cup twice. Is that true or is that false? That England has won the men's football World Cup twice.
Okay. Well, being an English person, I am pretty certain that the answer is false. I think
Okay.
they've only won it once, which is why we only have 1 star above our
Ah,
emblem on our tops.
okay.
But who can say? I can say, and I'm going with false. They've not won it twice. They've only won it once.
Okay, you are going with false.
If you think
oh,
you know
Then get
otherwise, let
involved.
us know.
Yeah, let us know. Doug has said they originated in Las Vegas. That was for the previous question. Yes, you
That
are
is
right.
true.
The Killers are from Las Vegas. But what do you think about this question now? That England has won the men's football World Cup twice. Will is saying false. What are you saying, Doug? What do you think?
Now, I'm not claiming to be a football, like a soccer expert, but I am claiming to be from England. So, claiming to be.
Claim to be. Okay, so Doug has also said false. So Will has said false. Doug has said false. I can tell you that. Oh, I skipped a question. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
England has it won the men's football World Cup twice? False. Only once in 1996. You were correct.
I hate to
Doug
say I
was
told you
correct,
so.
but
That's
go
a
ahead.
lie. I like
You
the
can
love to
say
say I told you so. I told you so.
Ah, you got it. Will, Doug, brilliant. Killing it, Doug. You're so good at this. You're so good at this. All right. Next question. Hit me.
Okay.
True or false?
Allyson, there are 13 players on each side in a polo match. There are 13 players on each side in a polo match.
God.
Polo. How much do you know about polo?
Absolutely nothing. It's been a long time since I've never played polo. I've
No,
never been
me
to see
neither.
it.
I was going to say, I was about to call you out on that.
I would love to see a polo game though. But here's the thing. I imagine 13 people on each team.
Yeah.
That's a lot of horses. That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of hooves.
I would say false. I just think 13 is a lot. I mean, you don't have 13 people often in, baseball. I'm saying false. I just think 13 is an excessive amount of people on one team at a
There'll
time.
be 26 horses on the pitch.
Yeah, on the pitch. So I said false.
Field.
Doug has also said false. Yeah, field. Yeah. If we have
Polo
any
courts.
polo players, please let us know. Get off
If
your
you're-
horse. Get off
if
your
you're-
high horse.
If you're a polo horse, then get a command to say to your devices, nay. It's false. Is it true or is it nay? Okay.
Great. I
Well-
love you, Will. That was amazing.
Allyson and Doug, my good friends, I can reveal that you are both, in fact, correct. It is false. There are only 4 players on each side in a polo match. So well
That
done.
makes sense to me because it's a bit excessive to have
Yeah.
13.
But here's the question, because there's also
Yeah.
water polo. So do the horses go in the water?
No, I
That's
think
what I want to know.
no, water polo
Uh-huh.
is just people in the water running around.
There's no horses?
There's no horses in
Not
water
interested.
polo. That's why I
Not
don't
interested.
care anymore.
No.
Without the horses, who cares?
Not for me.
No. Oh, I see. Ed has joined. Hi, Ed. This is your first time joining the stream. We're delighted to have you. We are playing True and False right now. Doug has put, I don't think a horse to know another.
I don't think the horses know one another. I don't
Yeah.
think so either. They're
I
not.
don't think
They're not
no.
like in the locker room being like, "Good game, good game."
Good game, slapping each other with their tails. Nice one.
That's
That's
funny.
a very fun visual for me. Brilliant. All right, next, true or false question. Tell me this. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Is that true or is that false?
That's difficult for me because I'm not very good at geography.
Okay.
My brother-in-law has a degree and he knows all the capitals. He knows the capital of everywhere. Wellington's the capital of New Zealand. I've not really heard of Wellington. Jacinta Ardern, I think, is the Prime Minister of New Zealand.
Yeah.
She's great.
She is great. She is great.
Doug thinks it's true. I'm going to say false because I feel like it would ring more of a bell with me if I knew
Okay.
it.
Yeah. False feels right in your gut. You're like, I'll
Yeah.
go with false.
I just feel like if you'd said a different city, I'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds more familiar. But I've never really heard of Wellington.
So you're like, I just don't think this can be it. All right.
If you're from Wellington, I apologize. But hi, thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for being
Hi.
here. Well, Doug has said true that he believes Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Will has said false.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you both that Doug is correct.
No.
Doug gets the point. It is the capital of New Zealand. Well done, Doug.
Well done, Doug. You should always really listen to Doug.
Doug is destroying. Doug also gets all the questions, so it's a little unfair. 'cause
That's
we
true.
go back and forth. So Doug really does do a great job. Well, thank you so much. All right, next true or false? Next
Okay.
true or false?
Allyson.
Yes.
The Japanese spirit sake,
Mm-hmm.
S-A-K-E, sake, is made from seaweed. The Japanese spirit sake is made from seaweed. Is that true or is that false? The Japanese spirit sake is made from seaweed. Seaweed.
See, I
What
thought
do
it
you
was made
think?
from rice.
Have you had it?
Oh yeah, I've had sake. Yeah. I'm gonna say false. I don't think it's made from seaweed. I think it's made from rice. It's a very
Okay.
strong drink as well. If you drink sake, don't be a hero. That's all I'm saying is don't be a hero. Little bits at a time because it can hit you fast. Sake
Really?
is like, oh yeah.
I've never had it. I've never had it. I've never
You
even
never had
seen it.
sake?
No.
Yeah. It's used too in a lot of like mixed drinks when they're making mixed drinks. It's because it's its own booze, but it can also be added in with things. Doug is saying true that it is made from seaweed. I am saying false. It is not. I think it is from rice. Critty just joined us. Hi, Critty. I believe this is your first time on the show. We're delighted to have you here. We're playing true or false right now. And the question was, what was the question again, Will?
The Japanese spirit sake is made from seaweed. Is that true or is that false? If you're listening on an audio-only device, then if you head to backchannel.tv on your phone or your tablet or your computer, you can join in there. All you have to do is put in your name and where you're from. That's it. And you can join in the chat.
all.
Join in with true or false. It's backchannel.tv. The Japanese spirit sake is made from seaweed. Is that true or is that false? Allyson. Doug. My good friends, I can tell you that it is in fact false. It is not made from seaweed. Allyson, you were 100% correct. It is in fact made from rice.
Yay!
Rice booze. Rice spirits.
booze. Rice is the foundation of everything there. So that's why I was like, yeah. So I'm taking my point. Doug, no point on that one. I think that's the first one you didn't get right. That's all right. Not a big drinker, Doug. That's what I'm picking up from that. And I don't judge. I think that is a good thing. You leave a wholesome lifestyle. Well, wholesome. What were you? What did you say you were eating last night? What did he have last night?
Oh, popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken. I don't
But
know how
have
wholesome.
all the popcorn and chicken you want if you're not drinking sake.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Stay
probably
away
better
from the
for
sake. Eat the chicken. Okay, great. Let's do another. Let's do another. All right. True or false? China is the country with the most miles of motorway. China
Ooh.
is the country with the most miles of motorway or highway, as we would say in North
Yeah.
America. Is that true or is that false?
That's a good question. There's certainly a lot of traffic in China. There's certainly a lot of cars in China, but it's not the biggest. Like Russia probably has the biggest land mass, so maybe that has the biggest amount of highway. So I don't know is my answer. Doug thinks. Oh, that was for the last question. Let me know what you think. China has, but there's so many cars in China, and everyone's going places, and China also is quite big. So I don't know. I'm gonna say true.
All right. Will has gone with true. What are you saying, Doug? Anyone else? Anyone else an expert on the amount of motor highway that is in China? We want to know. The question again: China is the country with the most miles of motorway / highway. Is
Doug's
that
saying
true or is
true.
that false? Doug
I'm
has
saying
said
true.
true. Will has said true. I can't tell you. Bum-ba-da-da. You both get a point. You're right.
Get in.
It is true, true, true. You're both on the true train. So that's a point for Will, and that's a point for Doug. This is excellent.
Amazing.
You guys.
Okay,
you're
should we do
destroying.
one more each?
One more each. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Ask me.
Allyson,
Yes.
before people said say cheese to make them smile in photographs, before people said say cheese, they said say prunes. Before people said say cheese, they said say prunes. Is that true or is that false? Is that just false? Is it true or is it false?
Say
Before people
prunes.
said say cheese, they said say prunes.
I can't imagine anyone smiling for prunes.
No, prunes is not making me smile in the same way the cheese is making me smile.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Unless prunes is part of the chutney that's going on the cheese. Then I'll
That's going
smile
on
at
the
prunes.
crackers.
Yeah. Does that then? I'm going to say false because I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Who smiles for prunes? I'll tell you when you're eating prunes, when you're in a situation that causes you not to smile. That's why you're eating prunes,
That's why you're
everyone.
eating prunes.
So I'm saying false. Yeah.
Trisha's just joined the stream. Hi, Trisha. We're playing true or false. It's not very competitive. The question is, before people said say cheese, they said say prunes. If you think you know the answer, all you have to do is say the name of your device. I'm going to call her Eliza. And then the word say. And then if you think it's true or if you think it's false.
Yeah. Just let us know. We can't say your device's name because if we say it, we'll set
she-
her off. All of your devices will start talking and be angry.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that to you. But again, before people said cheese, they said prunes. Will, I have said false. I do not believe that. Doug is with me. He says false. What is the answer?
Well, I can reveal that before people said say cheese, they did actually say prunes because that is true.
That's
Because
crazy.
I don't think cheese has been invented yet.
Smiles
No,
for
but surely cheese was invented before cameras. We're going to get carried away. We don't have time for this.
chicken or egg, chicken or
Wow.
egg. All right. Last true or false question. Here we go. Will.
Hello.
Oh, this is controversial. Ready salted is the most sold flavor of potato chip. Ready salted is the most sold flavor of potato chip. So just a regular salted potato chip is the most sold. True or false?
Okay, I'm going to say false. I think people are looking for more flavor in their life.
Hey,
I think people will need more than just ready salted.
We want more. We are spoiled in this day and age. We're just not going to go with a ready salted. The question again: ready salted is the most sold flavor of potato chip. Is that true or is that false? Will has said false. Doug, what are you saying? What do you think? Anyone else wants to get involved? Please do. This is the last true or false question. This is your last chance to get involved. Is ready salted potato chips the most popular flavor? True or false?
Are you a ready salted girl, Allyson?
I've had a ready salted. I enjoy a ready salted. The nice thing about a ready salted is if you're not in the mood for a certain type of flavor, but you just want a salty crunch, that's when a ready salted comes in. Now, Doug has said false as well. He is saying false. Will has said false. I can tell you both. You are absolutely correct. It is false. It is in the UK, cheese and onion. I don't know what it would be in North America because there is no cheese and onion in North America.
Oh, really?
Maybe sour cream and onion?
Could be.
If sour cream and onion. What is your favorite type of potato chip, Will?
Cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion.
Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against salt and vinegar, but sometimes it's just a little bit too tangy for me.
It can remove the first layer of skin off your tongue.
Yeah.
This is true. Yeah, this one's sour cream. Yeah, that's what I thought, Doug. It's sour cream and onion, whereas here it's cheese and onion. If you like a sour cream and onion, you'd probably really enjoy a cheese and onion. The scores are in. And as it stands, Doug, you have won officially out of the three of us. You're
Well
the
done,
winner. Well done,
Round of
Doug.
applause.
Woo, Doug. And then, Will, between you and I, you're the winner, baby. Will is a winner. Will's a winner.
Wow. It's got absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I write all the questions. I don't know why everybody's... don't know what you're talking about.
You did write them a while ago, and you got a bad
That's
memory.
true.
So we're giving you that. We're giving you that. Listen, we are so delighted that you joined us all today. Thank you very much. We do like to end every show with an interesting little fact, a little fun fact. That's what we like to say. But before I let you know that, I just want to remind you, please stay with us all day on Backchannel. We got tons of programming coming up. After us, it is Live Every Day with Liv Harrison. Then we've got the Kate and Will show from 9 to 10, Everyday Positivity. Amazing. Then we have 10 to 12, we have Jam and Renee. 12 to 2, we have the Anthony Davis Show. 2 to 4, Your Pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. And 4 to 6, we have Mario Smith. But before we let you go today, the fun fact. Here's what you can take it around. Do with it what you will. Tell random people on the street. But it's a fun little fact. The surface of Mars is covered in rust, making the planet appear red. Also, 100% of the population of Mars is robots, as I like to call them, Marbots. Marbots. So the surface of Mars covered in rust, making the planet appear red. Also, 100% of the population of Mars is robots.
Who
That
knew?
can walk on red dust.
There
So,
you go.
take that with you. Share it with random people. We were so delighted to have you join us. Stick around all day. Will, thank you for doing my birthday show with me.
Thank you, Allie. Happy birthday again.
Thank you. And thank you again, everyone. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.